Good day. I'm Ramesh Mariappan, your iLecture tutor for the subject CBCT 2203 Basic Concepts of Information Technology. Today, we are going to learn about the Internet and the software related to Internet. For a start, let us look at what we are going to accomplish by the end of this session. The learning objectives for this session are: Number 1. Explain the basics of Internet and the TCP/IP protocols. Number 2. Explain about search engines. And number 3. Describe about websites and the markup languages. Dear learners, in any organizations such as government office, private company or university, computers are usually linked to a computer network called the LAN or Local Area Network. This enables users to share resources like printers, communicate via emails, share databases and other things. When two or more LAN and other networks are combined into one big network, it is called internetwork or the Internet. Thus, by definition, the Internet is a grouping of computer networks that is very large and covers the whole world. It operates using the TCP/IP protocols. TCP/IP named from two of the most important protocols in it: the Transmission Control Protocol (TCP) and the Internet Protocol (IP). The TCP/IP model describes a set of general design guidelines and implementations of specific networking protocols to enable computers to communicate over a network. This protocol provides end-to-end connectivity, specifying how data should be formatted, addressed, transmitted, routed, and received at the destination. There are two types of computers on the Internet, which are host computers and server computers. A host computer is a unique computer on the Internet which has an IP number. IP numbers are four sequential numbers A.B.C.D as shown on the slide. Examples of IP numbers are 202.187.48.7 and other IP numbers are as shown on the slide. So what really an IP number is? An IP number is like your identity card number or passport number. It is unique to a certain host. There are no two hosts on the Internet that have the same IP number. A computer needs to have an IP number to access the Internet. As a simple rule, if the computer is a personal computer and has an IP number, then the computer is a host computer. Computers can also function as servers, which are computers that can be accessed by users on the Internet. A server is a high-powered computer that is used as a platform for websites, emails, electronic discussions, and others. Normally, a server would use Unix, Linux, Solaris, or Windows Server as its operating system. A server has two forms of identification, which are IP number and FQDN. FQDN stands for Fully Qualified Domain Name. Example of FQDN is oum.edu.my, which actually has IP address 202.187.48.7. It's like if a person has an IC number and a name, so a server too has an IP number and FQDN name. As a simple rule, if the computer is high-powered and has an IP number and FQDN, then the computer is a server. Now, by understanding the basics of the Internet and the protocols involved in it, let's look at how we search for information on the Internet. The popular step in searching for information on the Internet is to use a search engine. Users will use one or more keywords to search for the desired information. The search engines function based on robot and index. Now, a robot, you may ask? No, these are not the mechanical robots. A robot here means a kind of software that is sent by the search engine to wander around the internet. These robots will bring back data on the web servers visited. Based on the data brought back by the robots, an index will be built. This index basically contains keywords and also in which servers the keywords are present. Every search engine has different techniques in building the index. Therefore, two different search engines might give different answers for the same keywords. Now that we have covered about search engine, let's move on to websites. A website consists of documents based on hypertext on the web server. Hypertext is text displayed on a computer or other electronic device with references or hyperlinks to other text that the reader can immediately access, usually by a mouse click or key press sequence. To access a website, users need to use an internet browser software such as the Internet Explorer or Netscape Navigator or others. Websites are developed by using a markup language called HTML, which stands for Hypertext Markup Language. HTML language suitable for document and text and is static in nature. After the internet expanded and its use widened, especially in e-commerce, HTML was felt to be unsuitable for use. Do take note that HTML was produced for a hypertext system based on the text inside a network. It was not produced for commercial, graphics, animation, interactive, e-commerce, and specific effects purposes. Realizing the weaknesses of HTML, XML, or known as Extensible Markup Language, was introduced. XML language is a markup language for documents that have structured information like online order forms, online books, online lectures, and others. It is easily twisted to accommodate various processes over the internet where new markups can be added on. With the presence of XML, various types of documents can be presented on the internet. That's all regarding website and the markup languages. I hope by now you will be able to explain about the basics of internet, the TCP/IP protocols, search engines, and describe about websites and the markup languages. Till then, thank you, all the best, and have a great day.